Hey, hi, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites every single time. Folks, I am delighted to be back here with you today to show off more BlazBlue Entropy effect. Been having a good time with this game, and we had a really great run last time playing as Ragna, and today I thought, hey, why don't we get in here and try a different character out. Now we're going to take advantage of that previous run with Ragna and select that so that we can take advantage of some of the skills that we built up along the way. There's something where we get to take advantage of the previous power that we had built up. I'm still learning the game here, and so I don't know exactly what we're going to get, but we're going to come up with something. Oh, okay, so we've got the shadow capability, it seems, from last time, when we dash. That's really cool. We're basically not starting from zero. It's good to be back in with this game. I am not able to say too much at this point, but what I can say is that I have begun playing a game that is currently on embargo and will remain to be so for quite some time. But I will tell you right now that that other game that I can't say too much about is called Ultros. All right, let's see here. Hold on, takes a special stance, and after maintaining this stance for a while, starts dealing more damage for a while. Charges forward with dodge, invincibility frames, then press for javelin thrusts. Okay, you know what? Let's go with this lunging attack deal. That can be pretty good. And I'm gonna go with electricity. Really neat opportunity to be able to be one of the first to not only play that game, but then have the opportunity to show it off to all of you. And while I don't have a calendar in front of me, based on what I know, I will tell you that you're going to hear more about that one next week. When you land a hit with your skills, conjures a lightning chain. When you have landed 5 hits with your attack, conjures a lightning chain. Let's put it on our attack. That sounds quite nice. Okay. Now, we had this question last time about the exchange. In fact, I think it was Lewis that was talking about this in the comments, where maybe exchange means store. And boy, oh boy, buddy, you were right on with that thought. I am glad we tried that. Originally I thought that we were exchanging a current power for another. And in the previous run, I kept saying, I don't want to exchange anything. And then Lewis showed up in the comments saying, hey, you know what, Goat? That exchange might actually mean store. Always appreciate all of you weighing in the comments and offering up things that you see that I might miss. That's what I love about this community so much, you know? Just out here supporting in the best way. So I like this new character so far. She's got this interesting whirlwind capability. Skills deal 30% more damage and inflict 2 stacks of cold on enemies, causing them to slow down. That's pretty cool. Automatically generates ice spikes. Oh, we do like the ice spikes, don't we? Upon using your legacy, which is the shadow, generates two-way icicles on the ground that deal 270 damage to enemies. Well, I mean, that's kind of interesting. Let's do that. All right. Powering up that legacy. Let's go with potential. Now, because of the success of the previous run, I was able to trade in a bunch of meta progression currency and expand the life bar by another several percentage points. Wonderful. Thousand spears. Press repeatedly. These are advanced javelin moves. The third attack is 1,000 spears over time. Okay, it's interesting. An airborne attack. All right, let's go with this additional. Yeah, that's cool. All right, I think we should go with the random. Oh, let's stop it right there. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Why don't we go max HP again? I don't think we've got enough currency yet, the exchange points. Let's go back to the store yet. We got to build that up a little bit more. And we talked a lot about this last time, just the really neat look of this game. The artwork is incredible. I will say that now that I've gotten a little bit further in the game, the other option that has opened up is a capability to up the difficulty a little bit more, and that ups the amount of potential rewards that you can uncover. And if you've hung out here before, you know that the GOAT doesn't require additional challenges. I'm challenged enough by a lot of these games. Alright, let's get out of the way of that and that. He's gonna rush over. I'm glad that she's got quite a range on her attack. Uh-oh. Oh. Apparently he did butt bash me after all. Hey, there we go. We got him staggered. Let's get over there and wallop him. Now, if you were with us last time, I mentioned that that was a different boss that we were fighting last time. This was the first boss I encountered in this area. So I like that they changed those up. Summons a great tornado. The tornadoes become larger. The numbers of tornadoes from attack and heavy strike +1. Well, that's cool. Let's see. Adjusts the angle and throws the javelin, which can bounce off grounds and walls and deal increasingly more damage. And then if you do it from airborne, very similar. Okay. I would like more tornadoes. Alright, here we go. Research base. Oh, let's get some toxin going. Hey, cheers to you out there. I am actually out in rare form today, I have to say. I have a cacao again, which, you know, you've heard me talk about cacao in the past. I love it. Ooh, look at this. When your skill lands a hit, spawns a poison ring inflicting poison on enemies, which can kill them after a while depending on their current HP. The higher the quality, the shorter the killing time. Yes. That sounds lovely. Let's do event. Don't really need to rest. We've got a ton of health. Okay, HP minus 25%, and then we'll get exchange points. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I think that's an okay trade. Try to get some health back somehow later on. But this time I am drinking a cold cacao. And it is the Highland Grog variety, which means it's got a little bit of a butterscotch flavor going. Now, it's very light. You get it on the back end. It's just a hint of it. It's really great. It just works, you know? Hey, there's that poison ring. It's working really great. You can see the toxic symbol hitting lots of them. Yeah, this is a great setup. I'm really happy with this. Okay. A horizontally thrown javelin can push enemies away. Yeah, the pushing is good because you can knock them into various obstacles and pits and lasers. We'll go with it. Now, let's see what we got here. Debuffs -3, exchange points -50. Debuffs -3, so it's going to take debuffs away. You know what, I think we'll just get the exchange points +40. I don't know if you can ever lose those, because, you know, it does say gamble. Let's see if we can add on to this toxic capability that we have. So anyway, I hope you've got something great going in your cup, whether that's a coffee or a tea or whatever your favorite beverage is. I hope you're hooked up. Oh man, landed right on those spikes. Wow, that's pretty good. Upon dashing, spawns virulent bombs at the starting location, dealing 340 damage. I mean, that is pretty nice. When a poisoned enemy is eliminated, inflicts poison on 3 enemies in range. Oh boy. I mean, I kind of like this. Oh, but I don't want to... Well, I don't necessarily want to get rid of that. Maybe we'll go with the spreading. Yeah, let's just keep adding on to capabilities. This max HP is probably worth doing. But imagine we're getting close to that last encounter. I should probably track how many sub-stages it takes to get to a boss, so that I have a feel for that along the way. Glad we're getting a max HP after this encounter. Hey, speaking of Ultros, I will say that if you are Ultros curious, there is a demo either coming or out currently for Next Fest, and I would encourage you to check it out. Okay, so we've got the exchange, or we've got advanced toxin or rest. I thought we were getting max HP. Maybe it increased it and I just understood that wrong. Well, we'll max it out now. Perfect. I think that's going to end up being really good timing for this. Oh man, that worked out really well. So here's the boss. I'm going to try and keep him poisoned for as much of this battle as possible. What makes Ultros interesting, you'll find this out if you play the demo, is that it has this very unique loop mechanic that I would compare to Returnal. You know, something like Returnal. Okay, I think we've got this guy. To the point where I don't want to use health if we don't have to, because those are very precious, those health elixirs that we have. They're very limited as well. Okay, awesome. Did we stagger him? I think we did. Outstanding. Okay, Floral Blizzard Blossom. Lunges and breaks defense. Jump with dodge invincibility frames. That's kind of interesting. 1,000 Spears. While the 1,000 Spears is ongoing, press repeatedly to use Flurry of the Winter Moon over time in a large range. I think that we will jump with dodge invincibility frames. Well, no, you know what? Let's try this. A last minute change. Let's add some ice to the situation. Ooh, didn't get out of there fast enough. See if we can knock him off into that garbage. There we go. Perfect. Okay, automatically generates ice spikes, each dealing 140 damage and inflicting 1 stacks of cold. Like that. Upon dodging, the icicles generated become two-way icicles. The icicles shapeshift and deal 38% more damage. The icicles shapeshift. Interesting. Well, I think we need to generate icicles first before we get icicles that shapeshift. Would you agree? Debuffs +2, gold tactics +1. Why don't we ascend a tactic? Oh, outstanding. Okay. Upon using your legacy, generates two-way icicles in the ground. Automatically generates ice spikes. Ooh, let's do that. Go from common to rare, right? We could do an advanced electricity. We still have that on attack, the chain lightning. Whoa. Those ice spikes are fantastic. Whoa! Where'd all those guys come from? Okay. Gotta keep an eye on this health situation. Alright. The lightning chain can bounce the damage. Oh, can bounce. The damage is reduced by 51% after 3 bounces. Lightning chain becomes thicker and now deals more damage. Or we can generate some orbs with a summon. I think we'll go with some additional bounces. Alright, come on. With some health back. Buffs +2, debuffs +1. Let's just go buffs +1. I actually don't know what that refers to. So these are our capabilities. Entropy effects. Potential. Yeah. Not sure on the buffs. Let's go Advanced Toxin. Oh, jeez. Floor dropped out. Did anybody else struggle with math in grade school? Math was always a really tough subject for me. Right, we are going to have to use some health here, I think. I'll get back to what I was saying in a moment. Just want to make sure here that this next room that we go into is not an opportunity to get more health. Before I go ahead and fire off the health canister. Oh, jeez, I thought we were clear. Alright, we're gonna fire it off. We need to find a skill that helps give us some life back. Alright. Yeah, so I always struggled with math, you know, and I'm talking from an early start, you know, let's just say 4th grade and on, and gosh, I had to work a lot harder than everybody else to, you know, have the same type of performance. Upon using your legacy, spawns Venom, dealing 110 damage every 0.5 seconds over 6 seconds, but that's going to take over something else. Upon dashing, spawns Virulent Bombs. Poison takes 2.5 less seconds to take effect. I like that. Let's do that, because then we don't have to worry about taking over anything else. And we are definitely going to go with the rest this time. Let's get some health back here. Take a sip. So, my daughter ended up with my math skills. We are going to go to the store. We have a ton of Do Re Mi. Let's find something here. Tactic Blue. I mean, that could be good. Oh, we can buy a mixture. Yes. And we're going to buy this. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Lightning Chain inflicts poison on enemies? Oh, man. Where we're going, we don't need roads. I think that's going to do it. That looks great. Okay. Outstanding. So, we've been working a lot on her math because, you know, she's gotten some test scores that prove there's challenges going on, you know? And we've looked at getting her additional help, you know, like after school type programs to help her in her studies, you know. But before we were going to do that, we decided that, you know, I would work with her. And I know how that must sound because I just told you that I'm terrible at math. I'm no longer terrible at math. I figured out math. I just had to work, you know, really hard at it. And so I've been working with her, and, you know, of course, the teacher has been spending additional time with her, and we had the big multi-digit multiplication test the other day, and so, you know, I've been waiting on the results, and so was she. So much so that she actually asked her teacher to grade it today, just hers. And she brought it home and said, hey, I've got something to show you. What do we want to do here? I think we want to upgrade the Maple Gust again, don't we? That's probably what we want to do. Yeah, that is what we want to do. More tornadoes. And she handed me the test, and she had gotten 100% on the test. I choked up. I couldn't believe it. And it was just such a proud moment, you know? Really, really happy for her. So I had to share that. Look at those tornadoes now. You better look out. The goat's in town. So we're going to take her out for ice cream or something later this week. It's just a huge, huge triumph. And not only that, you know, I mean, I'm glad she got the multiplication, you know, I mean, that's really great. Do we want to take a summon? Let's take a summon. Why don't we take a summon? Oh, wait a second. Looks like we already had a summon, or maybe. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. Let's try it. I just have to remember to do it, right? Everybody knows I'm great at that. It's not necessarily about the multiplication. I mean, that, you know, I'm not taking away from that. It's the fact that she sees now that she can do it. You know what I mean? That there's proof in the pudding that the juice was worth the squeeze. That's the best part about it. The whole thing is the best, I think. Really is. Sure, you all have had some moments like that with your kids or family members or friends where, you know, it feels like they just showed up and did the impossible. It's amazing. All right, we're gonna go to the store here. We've got 200. We should be able to get some good stuff. HP mixture +1. I'm all about it. Let's do it. Now this would have been good too, but how about status damage boost? Perfect. All right, I think we're ready to leave here. And let's look at the electrical options. Although with that legendary pull where our electric is now doing poison, I don't know that we can improve on that too much, you know? Don't worry. I remember that we got the Umbra thing. I'm using it. Don't worry, there it is. We've got support. Alright, I'm glad I used it right there, actually. These guys are tougher. Alright, where'd everybody go? It's not saying clear yet, so somebody's... Oh, alright. I was gonna say, somebody's still out here. Oh, what is this? Wow. Press F to generate 3 lightning orbs that orbit around you for 10 seconds. The lightning orbs deal 230 damage to enemies upon impact. You know... So that would replace the dashing shadow. I don't want to do that. Let me just expand the lightning chain one more. That's not bad. Okay. Not ready for the exchange yet, but we could go for a rest. Get a little bit more of that health bar back. Oh, jeez. I feel like we're at that point in the game where, you know, all the abilities are coming together in different ways, and you know, we're feeling quite strong. Let's toss that Umbra out there. Beauty. It's nice having that extra MP so that we can fire off these skills multiple times. And I'll tell you, while I liked Ragna from last time, the thing I like about this character is that when we throw that spear, we're not losing our health like we did with Ragna's special. Throw that Umbra out there. Every little bit. Wow. Okay, love that. The icicles shapeshift and deal 60% more damage. I mean, I'm interested to see what that means, that they shapeshift. One way to find out, right? Let's take a quick sip here. Cheers to you. That's outstanding. And Fire Bite. This is, I don't know if we've seen this boss before or not. Well, maybe we have, actually. Oh, jeez. Wow. She's not messing around. Alright. Oh, gosh. Alright, let's use some health. Are we gonna get this off? There we go. Oh, we used the one revive that we had, didn't we? Wow. I'm not sure how to dodge that column attack. Oh, wow. Use another health. Holy smoke, she's got some moves. Oh. Wow. I mean, she is really serving up an ass kicking here. I give credit where credit's due. Okay, I think you can dash through it. Ah, we broke her this time. Holy smokes, folks. Okay. Well, I think we'll go with this time. That's how I feel. Space Omega. Oh, are we going to that stage that kind of opens up to the Metroidvania, kind of? Well, this has been a good run so far. HP mixture +1. Oh. Okay. Well, that's cool. I'm not sure what the... Oh, this is the exchange. Alright, outstanding. So, we can get some HP back. Remove random debuffs. Well... Tactic enhancement. Let's do that. Oh, nice. Lightning chain can chain up to 2 times. Why don't we do that? Continue that chain. Okay, so we have switched over to more of a Metroid-y map. Not sure what that is. Is that a warp? It's a warp. Okay, that's right. I'd refresh my memory coming off of several sessions with Ultros. You know, last time... Ooh, look at this. I was gonna say, last time we went right into like a boss battle portal, but it seems like if you want to explore around this area a little bit more, eventually you get rewarded in finding these passive upgrade opportunities. And that's kind of cool. All right. Yes. That almost looked like that ceiling could be broken with the light coming through, didn't it? Use, no? The only thing is, the deeper you go, the more of an opportunity there is to get messed up in Kevin McAllister's House of Hell. You know what I mean? If you know, you know, and some of you do. I was watching Macaulay in something the other day. Can't remember what it was. I know his brother grew up to be very, very successful as well. I say it is so hard being a child actor. I can imagine. Such a weird world at a young age. Okay. I like watching the angry video game nerd occasionally as well, and I've seen Macaulay show up in his stuff as well. It's pretty cool. All right, this looks interesting. Let's go for it. Don't know what this is. Oh. Oh, goodness. All right. Holy cow. Oh, boy. I better get rid of these. I gotta use the health, like, right me out. Oh, goodness. Alright. I am missing a lot of the opportunities to dodge. Wow. It was a fun run. But that was a tough run, wasn't it? I think we probably want to set this up as the legacy tactic, it being of the epic variety. Oh, well, gosh. That one right there was phenomenal as well. Perfect. The rating looked good. I know it didn't end up in the W, but the rating looked good. All right, let's see what we can do here from a meta progression standpoint. Oh, hello. Is there anything I can help you with? Well, actually, there quite is. All right. So definitely want to put some points into the HP side. But, you know, the other thing is we haven't found any other mind crystals, but at the same time, I think we can unlock these with that other form of currency, which I did not know until now. Whenever the kill streak goes up by 10, the damage is increased by 5%. When pushing an enemy to a wall, deals 300 shockwave damage. Deals 15% more damage to elite enemies. That could be good. Takes 60% less damage from traps. 30% more damage to armor. After using a skill, your attack damage is increased by 15 seconds for 5 seconds. 15% rather. For every debuff an enemy is inflicted with, that enemy takes 10% more damage. I like that. All right, top right is looking really good. This is cool too. Exchanging for items from the shop will additionally recover 10% of your HP. Okay. That's cool. All right, so there's some good options in here. Skill damage is increased by 10%. Ooh, attack damage is increased by 10%. All right. We're going to get this one. And now we can pop that in one of these open spaces. And then for the rest of our points, I'm just going to upgrade and expand our HP percentage. That's cool. Folks, this is a game called BlazBlue Entropy Effect, and it's really neat. I like it. I've had fun each time that I've dove in with it. There's still a ton of characters to unlock, and I'd be happy to play more of this if you'd like to see more. Just let me know in the comments, and while you're down there, do me a favor, smash the like button. And if you're new to the community, we'd love to have you not be new anymore and hang out with us more often. So consider subscribing if we have hopefully earned the right to your subscription. Just know that hanging out in this channel is going to have, well, it's going to have an effect on your wish list and, well, probably your wallet at some point. But we might be able to help with that because we love giving away games every week as well. So, thanks for hanging out. We'll do this again sometime. We'll get together. We'll play a roguelike or a roguelite because well, that's what we do every time. And like I say, we'll give away a video game at least once a week because that's fun. We can do that because of support from folks like you. All right, you take care out there, and we'll do this again soon.